Can you all get seated? The President and the Premier of the province will be joining us, I'm sure, in the next 2 minutes. So we'll appreciate that everyone can be seated. We will, ladies and gentlemen, as I've had your attention now, just make sure that you do social distance, because we must not forget to wear our mask. Oh, mine is here, but they said I must take it off a bit now because I'm talking to you. But it will be always in my mouth, trust me. And let's observe the COVID-19 protocols. So, my name is Nomantu Nkomo Ralihuku, not Nobantu. Nomantu Nkomo Ralihuku. I am the Provincial Deputy Secretary of the African National Congress, the province of Gauteng. And I am the MEC for Finance and e-government, but I don't have the e-wallets tonight. In November, I'll be presenting my mini budget. I'm sure I'll do something especially for business people. Can we all stand up and observe our protocol because the President is here? He will be joining us in the next few seconds. Here they are, colleagues. If you can just keep quiet, I'll be grateful, and I truly appreciate. Thank you. Can we start singing our national anthem? Sipo, can we be led on the national anthem? Africa, Malupaganyesu, Ondolwayo, Izwa imitanda zoyetu, Nkosi, Sikelela, seated. Thank you so much. Good evening again, ladies and gentlemen. As I've indicated earlier on that I'm Nomantu and I will be the program director. This session will be part in address by key speakers, and the other part would be an interactive one where we will have engagements with some sprinkle of questions and answers here and there. Therefore, let us make sure that there is sufficient silence and required serenity in the room where there is speakers on the floor in order to give ourselves an opportunity to pay attention and be able to hear what is said and asked by each speaker. Since we have enough crowd in the room and very limited time allocated for us to be inside here, let us give as many people as possible the opportunity to engage, since that's the purpose of this session that we are having today. Therefore, I would like to appeal that in asking questions or making comments, there must be short and as much as possible and no longer winded preamble, including the background that some other people always do when they want to ask a question. Let's be professionals when you ask a question, straight to the point. I don't want to say, let's be like our comrades from my NGO when they start with 5 minutes talking before they come to the question. Let me welcome our former president, Thabo Mbeki, Uzizi, Ufakade, Uchamaka Sjatu, Umambeche, Baba siyakwamkela, siliphondo lase-Gauteng. Chairperson of the ANC. Thank you. Let's welcome our chairperson of the province of the Gauteng, Ubabu David Makura, our premier of this province. Let's welcome the NEC members that are deployed in the province and some of those NEC members that are working in the province who have been with us the whole day and some the whole week working in this province of Gauteng. And let's welcome the African National Congress PEC members that are here. Let's go and welcome again the regional leadership led by the leadership of the region. I can see the regional treasurer is here. I know the secretary is coming, is going to join us. It's another event in the Johannesburg South, but the other leaders are here from Johannesburg region at the RC level. We do welcome you. Members of the diplomatic corps that have been invited, you are welcome. Ministers, deputy ministers, members of parliament, members of the executive council, members of the provincial legislature, executive mayors from other regions, because I know some people are listening to us in their homes, so they are listening to us as well. All councillors that are present, the speaker, the MMCs of Greater Johannesburg, you are welcome in this gathering. Members of the leadership of the youth, I've seen the young person here, they are person that I always say is a future president of young people, because this thing is for women. It's for you if you leave it, girls. Take it with 2 hands. So women, veterans of the Women's League and the ANC, veterans of the African National Congress, leaders of different business and commerce from different formations and chambers. We really appreciate that you are with us today. And thank you so much for supporting the African National Congress, especially when we need you. Entrepreneurs, businessmen and women, in your individual and collective bodies you represent, you are welcome tonight. Media that is present, you are welcome, and we are watching you when you are sitting there quietly, so please behave as you always do in the gatherings of the African National Congress. We want good stories tomorrow to tell. I can see Sabelo President is here, so Sabelo, please, that good story, it must come tonight. Good evening to all of you, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we are going to have a brief and concise program headlined by our former president, Thabo Mbeki, Uzizi. The African National Congress Provincial Chair, Makura, will welcome all of you and give a brief overview of the ANC perspective on the role and the relationship of the African National Congress with professionals and business people. Here, he will further locate this role and relationship within the context of the will need the support and must continue to